Leprechaun. You missed the photo session. Where were you? I don't know where he was. Who knows where he was? We have 2 hours of Invicta Power Play every Sunday night at 8 p.m. And today we're bringing out the big guns. And I mean the big guns. Are you ready to see? And then I'll be with Captain Sig again with some salmon and some crab legs and some cod in about 2 hours from right now. Now, I want to move you right over here. This was only seen once before ever. And my fear is that you missed it, because I think it might have been the first day at the Invicta Marine Pavilion before we got on the cruise. It was a brand new at the time 54mm excursion, and this brown mother of pearl sold out instantly. So your choice, brown mother of pearl. It is the only brown mother of pearl I have seen in forever. It's a massive 54mm. Justin Zimmer in our meeting before the show said, what? Somebody made a mistake on the price. Well, I don't know if they made a mistake or not, but I will tell you this. Your price tonight means you get this home for $30. In the brown mother of pearl, red mother of pearl, or this creamy white, which is breathtakingly beautiful. So that's coming up a little bit later in the show. Then we're going to be featuring for you. Go ahead. I don't know what we're going to show. Oh, the Venom Ocean Voyage. Now, this one, I've got to tell you, this is going to be your only look at it because it's probably going to sell out. You guys can come out, Leprechauns. Come on out. Come on out. I think what we're going to show you is the Ocean Voyage. Now, this almost completely sold out on the cruise. I believe that I have, if I'm not mistaken, only 1 dozen. 1 dozen. It's a 42mm. Typically, that's the size that the women like. 1,000 meters water resistant with the flame fusion crystal. Numbered, limited edition of 200 pieces made for the world. We have 1 dozen. Final 1 dozen, exclusive to the Evine customers only. Final 1 dozen. Okay. So if you missed the first night at the Invicta Marine Pavilion before the cruise, this is what started the madness. In a $73 8-slot dive case. We're going to put a $73 8-slot dive case on sale for $69. And this is the one. This is the first one that sold out. They gave us another 100 only for tonight's show. This is the Silvertone bracelet with the inset rose gold case with that blue dial. It sold out instantly. I have 100. Go. 100 now. This is a $1,000 Marvel numbered limited edition Venom. The lowest price, Dave, we've ever offered this at prior to today was what? Like $400. Today, if you can call very quickly, I have the final 75 in the Captain America. We have Black Panther, Iron Man, Spider-Man, and yes, we have the Punisher. This is a monster markdown. It is a massive discount off of that $1,000 price. In fact, we're talking 81% off. And the gold almost sold out on our website before our show tonight. The launch of the Bolt Zeus Magnum with 2 meteorite dials, boom and boom, with almost a ½ carat of diamonds. The gold was so popular online. Dave, what are we talking about? 2 dozen? That I believe we have now 15 left. 15 remain. I posted this like an hour ago. Justin posted it. We have 15 left. In the Silvertone, only 6 dozen. These will sell out in the preview. Why? Because the price is ridiculous. This is a $2,500 Bolt Zeus Magnum diamond, 2 meteorite dials, and your value pay to get it home is $100. It'll sell out in the preview. We had dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of the gold tone. We have like a dozen left. You guys get out here. Let's get the party started.
Is it both of us?
Yeah, well, just for the heck of it, just come out and just say hi to everybody.
We just want everybody to see us in these hats.
I just want you to be out here with me because it's St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
I made you both homemade Bailey's Irish cream cupcakes.
Yeah.
with Bailey's frosting.
There it is.
And Bailey's brownies.
That's what I'm talking about.
And right over there on that side table, a little libation. A little Irish soda bread.
I'm pretty sure that's the biggest bottle you can get.
That's a big libation. You're only allowed to have a little, though, I believe. That is not the...
I'm pretty sure it's the biggest bottle you can get.
You got to get some pictures of the chef. He's licking his cupcake live on the air. I don't know how that happened. How are you guys? Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Love you guys.
Love you too.
You guys, we want to hear from you. Load up the phone lines. We want to hear what you did, what parade you attended, how much Bailey's or Jameson, or what else would you be drinking? Some Guinness?
Macallan?
Yeah, some Guinness maybe. Is he like leaving us?
I don't know. I think he's going to go, oh. What is he getting?
I might have got too aggressive.
Oh.
He got too aggressive with the frostings all over his face. So we're going to start with a gangbuster buy. This is presently the #1 top-selling look, or execution is what we call it, in a bolt. But I do not recall having ever offered this look with a full-on carbon fiber dial in a chronograph. Brand new markdown, guys, for $88.42. That means this $259 watch is coming to you for $14.74. You can choose silver tone case with the gold tone cable. You order that silver tone. I believe, are we ordering it via
Bezel
cable?
color.
Oh, bezel. I'm sorry. So this is the silver tone. This is the gold tone.
Right.
Silver tone, gold tone.
Yeah,
Silver tone,
great
gold
opportunity to be able to get into a Bolt Zeus. Really one of our forefront collections out of about almost 3 dozen collections we have at Invicta. I mean, the Bolt has been hot. I mean, it's been super hot the last few years, and it's not backing down at all. So to get a Bolt today at under $89, where we have the upgraded Flame Fusion crystal, we have the upgrade for the carbon fiber on the inside, and we have a little bit larger cable than what we initially came out with when we debuted the actual Bolt collection. I mean, this is the chance to be able to get in, and the beautiful thing is you can actually gift this, or if you want it for yourself with that silicone strap, there's no links that you have to take out. That silicone strap is going to lighten up this 50 millimeter and fit all the way up to about a 9 1/4 inch wrist size.
So this silver tone features silver tone on the keepers, on the bezel, on the case. The one that Justin's going to show off right now we call gold tone. The gold tone is actually triple plated because you've got gold tone on the bezel, silver tone on the rockin' cable, but the case is done in black ionic. That's sharp.
It's all done in the black, so I mean completely different looks on this design. You know, real quick too, I love this because it's really going back, I would say, to more of the origins of the, you know, the cable series or the Bolt series with that carbon fiber dial, which is done beautifully on this one. That cable design or that Bolt series that we're talking about, remember that goes back like a decade. Engineered for the first time under our reserve line, and now today $88 and change. You're into that sophisticated design. Lots of those different finishing techniques. You're going to notice it does not matter if your case is done in the black ionic plating or in the silver tone. Mirror polishing on the side gives way to that brush finishing. Alternating techniques on that bezel where you have an industrial finish, which makes the mirror polish sections on the bezel pop even more when you can see that done beautifully on that design. And then you're going to see the dial work too done differently. The trim work's done in the gold tone, mirror polish. That's a, you know, a huge contrast against the carbon fiber on this design. Ryan was talking about that Flame Fusion crystal. That's that material we've developed over many years. Not only impact resistant, scratch resistant, and it has that domed feature to it. You can see that right there. That magnifies all of the gorgeous detail on the dial. Basically, summing this up, $14 and change on value pay. You're into a serious design from Invicta. Lots and lots of watch. Perfect 5-star customer rated piece for this price.
All right, so Dave, if we could get some updates, because I know we showed you guys some very limited pieces. Let me know as soon as that gold tone Bolt Zeus Magnum sells out. It's gone.
Oh, it's gone.
The gold tone
Can we do
Bolt Zeus Magnum with
Can
the
we do
meteorite
just a quick
gone.
like look on with the silver? Do you think? Should we do that?
The silver might be gone. The silver might be like heading out the door. So 5 dozen. If you want the silver tone, here's the thing that I'm shocked about. With the 2 meteorite dial Magnum, they added almost a ½ carat of diamonds, and the price is beyond.
It's the first ever diamond Bolt Zeus Magnum done on a bracelet. It's the first diamond Bolt Zeus Magnum done with the 2 meteorite dials. This is just the top of the top when we start getting into what Magnum is, guys. Bracelet version, 2 slabs of meteorite on this, and over 40 points of diamonds running around that bezel. That's a hot look right there.
All right, so Ryan Johnson, by the way, is on YouTube. He's chatting away over there. What's going on now?
And I just posted the link to that watch. For
Excellent.
all those collections.
Are they saying anything about our hats, though, Ryan? That's the big
Not
question.
yet.
Or
Now
about
they
my
will be.
beanies?
Your what?
My beanies.
Your beanies?
Is that what they call it?
I don't know.
Trending? Are we trending?
I don't know.
Yeah,
we better be trending.
I'm sure
So
we are.
that's what I'm going to try to do during the course of this show. I'll try for you guys tuning in on YouTube. I'll send the link here of the item number during the course here of what we're presenting. So you guys are talking about 5 dozen that are left on that Bolt Zeus Magnum diamonds with double meteorite dial. Definitely hot. And you guys are saying, bye-bye gold tone. That is beautiful. Look at this nice. Hey, guys, says Sandy. So a lot of interaction going on. If you guys want to join us with the conversation going on, go to YouTube and type in Invicta Power Play. That's 3 different words, 3.17. That's today's date. Join the community, join the fun, join the conversation.
And by the way, I got to tell you, if there's anything you want from that preview, you have got to get it. That Ocean Voyage final, fewer than 1 dozen now in that Venom. And they'll never be made again because there's only 200 made for the world. If you want to make sure that you get the Captain America in that insane buy in that Venom, get that. And there will be surprises next hour. I can pretty much darn near guarantee you that. So if you're kind of bummed out that you missed out on that Magnum, guys, you have to join us on our social media pages because we let you know before we go live what's happening. Justin posted, Ryan's posting, I posted, Kendi TV host, Kendy TV host. In fact, I'm getting ready to post another post, which will be, where's the Ryan Leprechaun post? So we want to know on that post, if you tell us what you did on St. Patrick's Day or what your favorite St. Patrick's Day was, or what your favorite St. Patrick's Day location is, post it once I post it. And we'll give you a little shout out live on the air.
You post it, I'll post it. We're all going to post it.
We're all going to post, don't you know?
We're going to post it.
I want to know what your favorite Irish food is, too. Let us know what you ate today. I did not have corned beef and cabbage today, did you?
No.
I was too busy. But I'm going to have crab legs and salmon and cod with Captain Sig in 2 hours.
Oh, I was going to say, because if you want it now, it looks like the team members are really attacking what's left over.
No, I have
there.
a full hour to eat with him.
Oh, that's the way to do it. Real quick, let's get into this too. This is that newer strap material, so that's silicone. It will fit up to like a 9 1/4 inch wrist, so no problems there. It's going to size up to pretty much everybody's wrist. But once again, nothing plain on this watch. Even the strap has that custom design detail to it. Everything on this watch, high-end, $88.42, must-have buy. We talked about this already. We spoke about this Flame Fusion Crystal. Tritnite luminous feature, I don't know that we spoke about that yet. Hands and hour markers, it's a luminous material we've developed using various illuminating pigments that allows your timepiece to glow in the dark. You have a quality TMI VD53 quartz chronograph on the inside. That means it's powered by a battery, controlled by an electronic module. What does that mean? Very precise. Ease of use. Every few years you swap out the battery. That's about it. And you have the function pushers which control that chronograph so you can track elapsed time. It's an analog stopwatch feature. Another thing that I love that we ported over, that crown, kind of reminiscent of the Subaquanoma 1 crown from many, many years ago. It's a very famous design detail, ported over to this one. This is a huge look. A huge look. I would say, you know, a lot of times we talk about pro divers scubas and things like that for new customers. If you have never tried Invicta quality before, here it is. $14 and change. You're not just into that Bolt series, but into a specialized design that's absolutely beautiful.
If you are looking for, in my opinion,
Look at that.
the
This is the gold tone.
ideal Father's Day gift at the best price we've ever done on this, you've got to lock it down now. If you are looking for the ideal graduation gift, this is perfect for a grad. Number one, because it looks classy. It looks expensive. With that carbon fiber, you're going to get a lot of people talking to you about it, but you're not going to break the bank. You're still under $100 for that graduate, and yet he's a kid, right? He just graduated from college or high school. He's 21 years old, maybe. You've got your Flame Fusion on this, right? He's not going to scratch it. You've got 100 meters water resistance. So if he's, you know, decides to jump in the university pond, which could happen on graduation day, no problem whatsoever. All right, if you would like this price, it is only good for today, only for this show, only for these 2 hours. Best buy ever on a Bolt with a full-on carbon fiber. Now this is gorgeous. And the price, down from $519 on an oversized 54 millimeter excursion. The brown mother of pearl is it. Although I'd understand why you want the white, and even the red is pretty sassy. $30 gets that home. Well, it was on the first day of our Invicta cruise / Evine excursion or voyage or journey, whatever we called it, that we made available an 8-slot dive case valued at $73. We put it on sale for $69, and we put a strikingly beautiful Aviator in it. Now, this is the Silvertone bracelet with the rose gold case. That sold out the first night of the event and hasn't been seen since then. I have 4 dozen. 4 dozen. Check out of your shopping carts. And again, if you want that absolutely beautiful Venom Ocean Voyage for the gals, you've got to check out of your shopping carts again.
Now.
So this is why you must join us on our social media pages. Because we gave you plenty of time. You know that Power Play is every Sunday. We gave you plenty of time to get your orders done. In fact, we sold dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of these before we even came on the air. All right? They're over half gone. The gold is gone. Bolt Zeus Magnum on a bracelet, 2 meteorite dials, and almost a half carat of diamonds should not be coming home to you for $100 on a value pay. It's about a $2,500 timepiece. Only the second Bolt Zeus Magnum ever done with diamonds, right?
And only the second timepiece done with meteorite, but now combined into one super style. Previously, they were done separately. This is the time to get it. And it's the full bracelet execution. You want one of the coolest magnums ever built, it's this one right here. 103 diamonds running around the bezel, over 40 points on that one. 2 Swiss-made movements. It's still built to true professional dive specifications. It's done beautifully, artfully. I love this design. It's built like a machine. And there you see one of those slabs of meteorite and the diamonds, 2 of my favorite materials, on one timepiece here today for the first time ever. $100 on value pay,
yeah.
And you're getting into probably, I would say, one of the more highly collectible Bolt Zeus Magnums ever done.
You know, I know the gold sold out first, but the diamonds will sparkle more on the stainless version. The diamonds will be more demonstrable on the stainless version. So don't be too bummed out that you may have missed out on that gold tone, because this silver tone, which is really stainless, the diamonds are so incredibly dynamic. And yeah, you're getting about a $2,500 timepiece home for $100, and you get to wear it for 6 months as you pay it off monthly, interest-free. Please, please check out of your shopping carts as quickly as possible. This is not even going to get a full presentation.
Well, you know, when we first released the first ever Diamond Bolt Zeus Magnum, the quickest selling color was the Silvertone that you see right here. So this is the Silvertone with the diamonds, but now on a bracelet. So first time diamond timepiece on that bracelet, but merging that with the meteorite. This is what's making it so absolutely impressive. Look at the striking striations on the dial of this. Those are the marks you see. The Widman-Staton pattern effectively makes this, because it's an organic material, one of a kind. And you have 2 of those slabs. You're looking at genuine space rock. I mean, this material on the dial, both dials, I should say, 4.5 billion years old. It's gone through multiple ice ages as well. And all those beautiful markings that have been created, that's from millions of years of a slow cooling process. We're procuring this material, sending them to our precision dial factories, slicing them up so you can enjoy them. And you know what? It makes it even more special, placing it into a custom design like the Bolt Zeus Magnum. On top of that, the diamonds on the bezel really puts this over the top. You guys already know what Bolt Zeus Magnum is. Yeah. I mean, this is one of the most highly sought after builds we currently have, one of the most complex builds we currently have, now just done with all these cool next generation materials. I like to describe it this way too. I mean, we're really well known at Invicta for building those deep dish style dials, and you can see that here. Of course, the base level is done in that premium material. Look at that outer track is raised massively off of that meteorite that's attached. It's an additional structure. It's an additional piece of artwork that we've crafted and then applied on top of that. Even the subdial at the 6 is done that way. Nothing painted on, nothing drawn on, deep dish style dial. But the Magnum is really the first time where we've taken that deep dish design and then ported that over, spilled that over to the sides of the watch. Check this out. The amount of material that's been removed to give you the depth and dimension on this case is just insane. And then adding an additional module, basically a second watch attached with these massive screws down at the 6 o'clock position. And even right here, you can set that independently. But what I really love is that we've even engineered the meteorite for that dial too.
All right, guys, you've got to check out your shopping carts now. We have fewer than 30 left. Check out of your shopping carts for a $100 bill. We are going to get this home to you. And do not forget to follow Justin Zimmer, Being Zimmer, on Instagram, Invicta Ryan on Instagram, and myself, Kendi TV host. We let you know every Sunday night before we start Power Play, typically at 8 p.m. Eastern. Sometimes we'll start a little bit earlier, but typically it's at this hour. We put posts out there. We let everybody know this is coming, and guess what? The gold tone almost sold out before we even got on air. By the time we got to air, we only had a dozen left. Again, I'm going to say, though, I think the diamonds look a lot blingier on the silver tone. I'm just saying. And that tone-on-tone look right now among our collectors is so hot. Either tone-on-tone gold. I'm getting more and more requests for it, too. Either tone-on-tone gold or tone-on-tone silver tone. You will get that 3-year warranty with all of your Invictas. We're going to quickly run off to the phone lines before this sells out because it's almost gone. And say hello to John in Georgia. John, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Hey, Kendi.
Hi, John.
JZ.
What's up, man?
Ryan.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, bud.
Did you have a good day today?
Yeah, pretty good day. Weather was great. So I just was calling I got the Grand Venom in silver.
Yeah.
It came Friday.
And?
It's my birthday present, but, I actually, so the Invicta store at Lenox Mall had a customer event Saturday, and so I wore it, and everyone was just blown away. And the platinum mother of pearl on that thing is it's almost beyond words. It's just how amazing that the colorations are. It's just literally amazing. Of course, as soon as I got home, I was told I have to take it back off and put it in the box so it can be boxed up for a present.
Yeah.
I got about 5 hours of wearing it, so now I got to wait until next month. But super awesome watch. I don't have a big wrist. I'm 7-inch wrist on me, so a regular Venom fits fine. But even that Grand Venom, it just wraps around, and bracelet and all, it's just an amazing feel. Weight-wise, I'd say it's pretty close to a Sea Hunter. I mean, if it's off by a little, I'd say less than half an ounce. It's definitely a beast on the wrist, but impressive all the way around. The high polish, just everything about it is just so amazing. I really, really love that watch. I probably had so many people asking me about it. Where's that watch? Where's that? I thought, well, I just got that in from Evine and everything.
Well, John, you're very lucky. They're telling us we have to say goodbye because our Bolt Zeus Magnum just sold out, and we have to kill the clock and move on.
Thank you for the call, John.
But, John, thank you so much. We don't like to cut you off, but when something sells out, we have to announce it. So it looks like we have as many people with this watch in their shopping cart as we have watches left. So do not hang up if you're on the phone lines, and if you have it in your shopping cart, check out instantly because that Magnum's just about gone. Just about gone. And John, thanks again for your call so much. He's a lucky man because that sold out very quickly. That was the first Super Venom to sell out. Remember that?
Should we check the comments here?
Let's check the comments. Well,
Chris,
first of all, I got to let you know the excursion's coming up. That's one of my picks of the show. I know you're excited about that, Justin.
Oh, are you kidding me? That's a ton of watch in architecture for $179, guys. Plus, on the right there, brown mother of pearl. That's hot. In that gold tone, that always sells out first. Chris would like to tell Kendi that she looks extra beautiful tonight, and that's in all bold. Extra beautiful.
So I think we have 1/2 left out of the numbered limited edition of 200 on the 42mm Venom Reserve Ocean Voyage. Numbered limited edition of 200. We have 6 left. Get it. $40 value pay. Now here's another item that we will not get a chance to get to, and let me tell you why not. I have 90 of the two. Look at this price. Look at this. Run.
That's 3
run,
straps.
Run. This comes beautifully gift boxed 3 leather straps, interchangeable, on a very expensive looking tonneau specialty. I have 90 of them. Father's Day graduation, groomsmen. Groomsmen perfect because they can put it on right away, right?
Yeah.
That will sell out in the preview, guys, under a $10 value pay. Under a $10 value pay. Well, we have a resurgence segment, and these are not going to last. Take a look. I don't know what's going on tonight, but the deals.
They're crazy.
Well, you know what it is? You guys followed the rainbow, didn't you? You followed the rainbow, and you landed at the pot of gold today.
The what?
Yeah. Don't you know your St. Patty's history?
The rainbow.
The rainbow.
No, I don't know the history.
Ryan knows.
Can you...
Ryan,
what's the history of the rainbow?
If you follow the rainbow on St. Patrick's Day, you're going to get to the pot of gold.
Yep.
I thought it led you to the Skittles.
Show. What?
Follow the rainbow.
No Lucky Charms, no Skittles, no. We're talking about the best buys ever
It's
on the
Skittles,
watches.
isn't it? It's Skittles.
We're going to introduce these, then we're going to check in with Ryan.
If the rivers flow with candy and candy cranes.
Oh, Lord.
Grow
And
on the
they haven't
trees.
even touched the Baileys yet. Haven't even touched it yet, okay? All right, so Invicta and Marvel,
yeah.
2 powerhouses, right? Invicta, huge watch company. Marvel,
Yep.
one of the largest entertainment companies in the world today, or franchises, I should say, in the world today. We have only ever, na. Boltus Magnum gone. Boltus Magnum gone. If you picked it up, we'd love to hear from you. If you want that Ocean Voyage Venom in the 42 millimeter, pick that up now. That's ready to sell out. That specialty tonneau will sell out. It looks like we only have a couple left now of the Aviator in the 8 slot. So I guess we just get to drink next hour.
Well, I think we're going to be singing a lot.
Are we?
The sold out song that you sing. Yes. No, I mean
Exactly.
I'm not. Listen, I can't dance and I can't sing.
Oh,
Maybe
well,
if we drink that
you
bottle
get
or whatever that
Baileys
is.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll see what happens. But.
All right, so Dave, this is a $1,000 timepiece. What's the lowest price we've ever done on this prior to today? I think it was like $400, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, $450. We have only ever offered this Marvel Venom in a numbered limited edition for $450. And Jeff, can we get the Marvel box? Do we have that Marvel box, honey? Oh, the little one? No, the little one. Yeah, the little one that's going to come in. That'd be awesome. Thank you, honey. So we now have, by far and away, see, Jeff, one glove, he's already dipped into the Baileys. So he's like, box? What box? What are you talking about, box? I know I told you to.
It's behind Justin.
We now have the lowest price ever on a numbered limited edition. When they're gone forever. If you want that Iron Man, that Tony Stark, that is going very, very quickly.
That two-tone design is cool.
If you want the Punisher, it is always, regardless of how many we have, it is always the first to sell out, all right? We also have Black Panther, one of the most highly celebrated films in the world, right? In fact, it won, I think, Best Costume, if I'm not mistaken. Spider-Man, another winner at the box office and a winner on the awards programs. Wait, how many? Only 150 remain. And if you want Captain America, my vote is Captain America for every dad on Father's Day. Every vet, everyone who serves our country, every patriot, every dad on Dad's Day needs the Captain America. The problem is 60 left. 60. And although these will come in the Marvel numbered limited edition collector box. Did you see the boxes behind us? If you purchase this watch today at the lowest price ever by far, we're shipping you a $1,000 watch. If you want to add on the Captain Marvel or the Spider-Man or the Punisher 3-slot dive cases, we will give you a $20 additional discount on those 3-slot dive cases. $20 additional discount. So those dive cases go down to $29. All that work and
Keep
effort.
up the good work, Ryan.
Good work, Ryan.
Keep it up.
We missed it, but good work.
Look how small I look in this shot.
You look
What?
small.
You don't look small. You look big.
You look
Let's see.
small.
You look awesome.
Now that I get closer.
Real small.
All right.
Now
so
I look small.
let's break this down. We should probably break down Captain America first.
Yeah, okay.
Because it is the most limited. How would you as a dad feel like on Father's Day if you got this on your breakfast tray. You add that, it's $29. This on your breakfast tray with, what's your favorite Father's Day breakfast?
I like pancakes soaked with syrup.
Pancakes soaked with syrup. Justin? Just in case the...
Just the syrup and whipped cream in a bowl.
Sprinkled with chocolate chips.
Maybe some chocolate chips in there. And a spoon. And a spoon.
And a spoon.
Yeah.
All right.
Big spoon.
So when you talk about attention to detail, as far as Invicta's concerned, Marvel's at the top of their...
Marvel's at the top of their game. We're at the top of our game as well. So, I mean, this is a merger, a partnership, excuse me, that absolutely makes sense. This is cool. Now, we're working with the artist, but if you want some of the most visually striking builds we've ever done, and not just in Marvel, but in our character collection, it's right here. I do have to warn you, I love all of these, but if you want Punisher, that's a hot watch. If you want the Black Panther, those sell out immediately. This one is the Captain America execution, but look at the 3D design on this. You're going to notice over at the 9 o'clock position, that is his shield that you're going to see, but you notice that star is actually a 3D design that's completely mirror polished on this one. It's gorgeous. Next generation plating techniques done in the blue and the red on here. Keep in mind, too, they're all numbered limited editions to 3,000 pieces built for the world. There's not a bad choice here, and you might want to think about it this way. $35 on value pay?
Yeah.
Grab as many as you want.
And add the box. Add that 3 slot, all right? And we only have 3 in the 3 slot. Spider-Man, Captain America, and, of course, the Punisher. So I wanted him to tour the Captain America first because we have like 50 left. So that's going to be gone. Ryan, why don't you take everyone on a tour on Spider-Man, and I'm going to hand the Punisher and Black Panther over to Justin.
Okay, so we're talking about Spider-Man, which is the most successful character in Marvel's franchise history out there. So you're getting all that blue plating that goes along with the red for this Venom, 1,000 meters of water resistance. We have that upgraded bezel design that stems from that Generation 3 Venom, in which there are 20 different pieces that actually make up this unidirectional rotating bezel. We have the 6 different bricks going around. We have 12 different screws that go along on the outside, both in the scalp edges on the top, and then the outer bezel, and then the inner bezel, so making up a total of 20. Now, if you look inside of the dial, you'll be able to see the huge spider over at that 9 o'clock position. There's also a spider on the back hand of the chronograph hand there in addition. And then, of course, you have the red dial, but then you have the overlay of the spider web that's all included inside this timepiece. So just brilliantly executed out there. And for those and I think it's actually Spider-Man was AL's favorite character. Didn't he mention that one time on air?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I know that it's a lot of people's favorite character. I like all the characters that we see out here, too. But Spider-Man, commercially extremely successful. So I know a lot of you out there loving that one. I think, if we want to go with the current times right now, these are the 2 that are just absolutely ridiculous. We can show you the Punisher next. I mean, check this out. I don't usually like to say this because I think everybody is a fan of Marvel and comics and things like that, especially with what they're doing at the box office. But if you're not, skulls for the guys are like the hottest thing right now. Here you have that iconic, look at that 3D iconic skull design. That is all Punisher. That is all Frank Castle. You have a really cool brush pattern on that. But then you're going to notice even the custom second hand has that iconic skull logo. Now, if we know Frank Castle, he hits hard and he shoots a lot, right? So here you're going to notice right here, firearms. You have the bullet design for the hour markers on here, completely mirror polish on this one once again. Numbered limited edition. All done in the gray, in the black. That is one of my favorite dials we've ever done. And we should mention this too. This is the full bracelet execution of the newer Gen 3 Venom. You have the Generation 3 unidirectional rotating bezel on this. It is built to that over 3,000 feet of water resistance. And look at this. Even the custom bracelets on these match the characters here, guys. If you want that Punisher, you're going to have to act very, very quickly. This is over a $1,000 watch. For $35 in value pay, that's how you get it home. Now, one of the biggest movies ever, here you go, Black Panther. Check this out. So now you have the full helmet design at the 9 o'clock. It's an additional structure once again. It's not painted on. It's not drawn on. That is absolutely beautiful. Then you're going to notice custom again on the second hand of this build. And if you notice, as we go from execution to execution, you're going to see that each one is custom for each one of the characters. That's what's really cool on this design. And that's not what you typically see in the watch industry. Typically, you would see the same watch, maybe in some different plating, maybe some different dial colors, everything is completely changed. You're going to notice now we're on the Punisher. You had the bullet hour markers. Now you have what looks like the components of his necklace that he would wear running all the way around the outer track of that design. And then that vibranium texture for the rest of the design on the detail on the watch, guys. $35. $35 and change, and you're into something extremely special.
By the way, this is only valid for this visit. This visit is today. All right? Because this is not a part of the event.
Look at these side by side.
This visit is today. Yeah. I know. So $1,000 is your typical price. We've only ever offered this at like $450. For today, basically, in your Marvel collectible case, $35, 81% off. And with Father's Day so close at hand, and with all of those special occasions coming up, please lock this in now, because when they're gone, there's nothing we can do to bring these back. Absolutely nothing. So I'm going to let Ryan walk you through Iron Man, Tony Stark, and you know what I'm going to do? Do we have any left of the women's Ocean Voyage, the 42mm Venom? Okay, I'll go grab it to kind of give you an idea of the size difference between the two, okay?
Sure. All right, so here's the final version that we haven't gone over, and we're calling it Tony Stark on air, but you actually order under the superhero whom you already know
You
who
never
that
say
is.
it, bro. We all say it. You won't say it.
I never say it.
Say it.
No, I'm going
Everybody
by
on YouTube, tell Ryan to say it.
Corporate edict.
Say it.
So
you're wearing the hat,
on
bro.
the inside,
say it.
you do get to see that superhero's mask over at that 9 o'clock position. Again, that three-dimensional build. Of course, then behind it then is the color and is the arc reactor that goes behind the mask as a part of it in addition. All done in the gold tone that goes along with the red for the timepiece. And then, of course, some of the aspects from his suit on the inside. And remember, you're getting that Swiss movement on the inside, numbered limited edition. Justin had mentioned, I had said before, too, the upgraded bezel design with 20 different components that all make it in. And even this is cool, too, because when you look at the back of the bracelet, you'll be able to see those links are actually then the gold tone on that center link going through the back of the bracelet, as you can see right here.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Does that camera work? Oh, is my mic down?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Mic down.
Mic down.
Mic down. All right, we can just do this real quick. It's power play. We're going to be naughty.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
We're going to be naughty.
All right, I'm going to go jump back on the computer.
We did not post this because we did not have the official word yet. We now have it. We have the official word. It is available. Go to town.
Should we try one on?
Is it in this hour? Can they find it, Dave? Is it in this hour? Yeah, let's put it into this hour so they can find it. It is official. We now have 20 gold tone Sabacqua Noma 6s. We now have 30. These are the 1 carats, guys.
You know what? If you missed out,
these are the 1 carats
on the Diamond Magnum done in the gold tone.
Get this.
There you go.
Brand new, first time ever. That's coming up next hour.
Sub 6.
Let's hide the evidence. Hide the evidence is coming up next hour.
That's beautiful.
Take it off.
Seeing that?
We got to get to we got to talk through these real quick.
All
right. We just got word. That's why we didn't post it. Just got word. So Dave's going to put it in this hour so you can get it if you need it. So, because we just want to have fun next hour. Punisher, always the top seller.
Yeah.
Black Panther, a close second. Because Father's Day is around the corner, I got to tell you that Captain America, we only have a few dozen remaining. And this year, although Spider-Man has always been the most popular, this year with that animated film, it is off the charts. Fantastic. So, last call.
Let me try Punisher or the...
We'll try to get to this next hour for you. What's happening on social media? By the way, Ryan Johnson, where do they find you if they want to chat with you right now?
So you can find me. I'm actually over on YouTube right now. If you go to YouTube...
Hope you get a check from Monster, bro.
Type in Invicta... Invicta Power Play 3.17. So we have dozens of you on right now. I'd love to see dozens more join the fun here. We have a ton of interaction going along right now, and I'm also posting the links here, so you can just hyperlink straight out of here to Evine's page to purchase some watches.
Won't say Iron Man, but I sure do enjoy this energy drink.
You know what? I think it's the Ryan. I think it's the hat. He's like taunting you like a leprechaun.
Here, how about this? You don't know if I said it or not. Iron Man.
Check out your shopping carts, everyone. This is a power play to beat all power plays. We have Irish soda bed. We have Bailey's in the icing. Did you even try? Oh, you tried your icing, didn't you? Are you one of those guys that only eats the icing and you leave the cake for other people?
No, I'm not one of those guys.
It looks
if
like
it's got sugar in it, I eat it.
Licked all of the icing off that cupcake.
That was the best I could do in such
weird.
short amount of time.
For your age, that's a little weird, I have to say.
I didn't lick it. I took a bite out of it. You can see on this side. Look, see?
Oh! So is Ryan going to come play with the excursion? Or are we going to play tag team here? We going to play tag team?
We can't. Should we do that?
All right, so let's start with, we'll start this one with Justin, then we'll have Ryan come in. And I want to get both of your takes on this because it's one of my favorite pieces in the entire show. We launched this the very first night at the Invicta Marine Pavilion of the, right before we got on the cruise ship.
Yeah.
And I think it might have gotten lost in the chaos. But I will tell you, you discovered that brown mother of pearl and you bought it and it flew out the door. This is a newer execution of the excursion. It's giant. It's a 54 millimeter. It's only been on the air one time before. A lot of new details, but it's the mother of pearl in this one. That is, where's that brown?
Well, two are really unique, the brown and the red. Both of those, yeah.
This brown mother of pearl belongs on this excursion. It's just absolutely exquisite. 54 millimeters, 17 millimeters in terms of depth. Beautiful mother of pearl, still rated to that 200 meters of water resistance. And gold everywhere. This is just dripping in gold. So you've got the brown mother of pearl.
Oh, look at that.
My pick for the summer is actually the white mother of pearl.
Okay.
I love this white mother of pearl. Classic white. You don't get to see the pristine classic white very often. Certainly not in this quality and size. And I know Justin is big on that red mother of pearl.
Oh, yeah.
We see red dials, but not red mother of pearl very often.
You know me, I love pops of color. Waiting for the laughter. Still waiting.
Pops of gray, pops of black.
Still waiting.
Pops of gray.
Still waiting.
Pops
but yeah,
of black.
I mean, if you want some really cool dials, all of these are done right. The red is really standing out. But to me, this is very rare. When you get into, brown mother of pearl with gold tone or rose tone, they just absolutely disappear. This is that piece. Now, beyond that, even if we don't look at the dials here, this watch is ridiculous. Ridiculous for $30 on a value pay, $179.99. Next generation, everything on this excursion. Of course, the Reserve excursion that launched many years ago started all of this beautiful mirror polishing that you see today. Look at that.
It's my favorite bracelet.
Absolutely. So this one's actually newer than the older design, but even with the original design with the pyramid style links that sit up higher than the other links, you're going to see that here. Look at the depth of the center sections compared to the outer links on this one, guys. That's about engineering on this one for $179.99. That is ridiculous. Then we get into that larger case design that's almost 20 millimeters thick. It's one of the largest excursions we've ever done. One of, because we have that grand excursion that came out as well, but 54 millimeters is a big watch. You still have that deep dish style dial that we've been talking about. I mean, look at how gorgeous that is. And we poured it over those huge globe luminous markers from the Venom. So that's going to glow very bright during low light situations. Let me just throw this on my wrist just real quick, guys. Keep in mind, Swiss Parts variation of that Ronda Extra Tech Caliber Z60, so quartz chronograph on this one. It is indeed built, oh, look at that dial. It is indeed built to professional dive specifications. This is the one. If you're hanging out by the pool, you're hanging out by the beach, this is how you do it.
Let's talk about the price, because I know you were shocked when you saw the price when we came in today.
It's a lot of watch.
This is a $519 watch. Frankly, I think that's very conservative. At $179, you just don't find timepieces of this stature. I want to give you a couple shout-outs. Vic saw Captain Marvel, and now we're going to have Irish soda bread with coffee. I love that. Put a little Bailey's in there. Rich Gibbia. Oh, my goodness, what a buy on the Marvel Venoms. One is better than the next. I agree. Kenny Kikop. Jameson Irish Whiskey is what he is indulging in today on St. Patrick's Day. And Smitten by Invicta says, hi, Jeff and Shannon. Why is he saying hi? Why is he saying hi, Jeff and Shannon? Because I did this post right before we came on the air. And if you post below it, we will give you a shout out.
Hashtag where's Ryan?
Hashtag where's Ryan?
Hashtag over here.
I don't know where Ryan was when we were indulging in the soda bread. Those are all homemade Irish cream cupcakes.
They're good.
And brownies. I made them. My husband actually helped me because I was frantically doing it. But if you find me on Kendy TV host, Kendy TV host, we will give you a couple shout outs. We're going to say hi to Philip in Florida, who's joining us today. Philip, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy Patrick's Day to you, too. It's three of y'all. Y'all always put on such a great show and enjoy watching on a Sundays. I've been actually watching since the Voyage.
Oh, my goodness.
The Ocean Voyage, yes.
Wow.
And today, in honor of St. Patrick's Day, I got it in the mail Friday. I'm actually wearing my Pro Diver Ocean Master. Came with the green silicone strap with the stitching and the, hope I pronounced this right, the Maloney face.
Abalone?
Abalone, right.
Oh, abalone. I have got to tell y'all, when I wore this to the store earlier today, and I've been doing this for the last 2 or 3 weeks, is that when you hand someone your money or they notice your watch, boom, I go into sales mode. I tell them,
boom, boom.
We love you, Phillips.
Oh, yeah. You two guys, Ryan, you told me when you're on the Voyage, if you start collecting, you're going to end up buying 10. Well, guess what? Yeah. I'm up to 10. I've got 2 more coming in. And, Justin, when you go through your sales pitch and telling the crystals and the size and everything else, I go into Justin's sales mode, and I enjoy him so much. And tonight, y'all are actually offering the 48 millimeter Aviator.
Yes.
Yeah.
I bought that. That was my first one that I bought from y'all on the cruise.
Fantastic. Well, it is a beauty. I don't know if we have any left or not. Philip, we want to thank you so much for
Great
calling.
call.
We so appreciate it.
You.
Enjoy the rest of your evening. We're going to try to get as many callers in tonight as we can. I know that Ryan is very busily chatting on YouTube right now. So go to YouTube. The great thing about shopping on YouTube is you can shop the show by scrolling down. You can watch the show and you can chat with all the customers. You just have to subscribe to YouTube and you're good to go. We're going to go to Nevada right now. We're going to say hi to Michael. Michael, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day to all 3 of you guys.
Thank
love
you.
Seeing you and love watching you.
Thank you, Michael.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it. Are you shopping today?
Oh, yes. You're not going to believe I lucked up to get that meteorite dial with the diamonds on the bracelet version and the silver.
Did you get it?
Oh, yes, I did. I was lucky enough to put my bid in and get it on time. Plus, I had the 2 that were on the Ocean Voyage that EL made the special announcement. I got both of those.
Wow.
Very
Lucky
cool.
man, Michael.
Yeah. Yes, I am. So I'm up to a 175 now, and I think my wife's kind of bringing in the rails here. She says, look, you got 175 watches. When are you going to slow down?
Oh.
So this is the last one. This is the last one.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that, Michael. Famous last words, right?
Yeah.
Well, Michael.
You guys, thank you so much for talking to me. And once again, it's a pleasure watching you guys.
Our pleasure, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
Have a great
Thank you,
night.
Michael.
Take care. We do have to move on. Brown mother of pearl, brown mother of pearl, brown mother of pearl.
That's hot.
Are you still are you chatting over there?
Well, I was going to say, somebody, we did this last week. It said, Ryan, this is what Richard said, Ryan, you should chat on camera. Remember we moved you over here last week?
Yeah.
We should do that. Should we do that, Stuart?
That would be fun.
Do you need to be...
That way we can see you more,
Here, let's
right?
move it.
Yep.
Uh-oh. 6 dozen in the brown, they're going to go.
Are we okay like this?
6 dozen in the... You know what? They just want to be closer to the food. That's what it is.
We want to get closer to that handle.
Did you guys try the soda bread
Right here?
yet?
No, like right here.
The soda bread is so good. Okay,
Yeah, I'll
guys, it
frame
is
it.
officially last call.
Okay.
40 remaining on the to know specialty. Now, this comes beautifully boxed, so it's a perfect graduation gift, groomsman's gift, Father's Day gift, and you'll get 3 interchangeable leather straps. 3 interchangeable leather straps for under $10 on a value pay. Last call. It's also last
That's
call.
aggressive, Dave.
Also last call on the Aviator. We have 2 dozen left. It's the Aviator that we launched the first time ever in the 8-slot dive case. Yeah, it's an 8-slot dive case. It's valued at $73. This is yours right now. But yeah, check out your shopping carts.
We need to see
instantly.
Ryan's chiseled good looks.
What are you doing?
That's what John the phone guy
I know.
says.
That's my buddy.
Chiseled.
So what are we doing? Do you want to keep chatting, or do you want to come out and talk watches for a little bit, Ryan?
Well,
I can come up.
This way we can all be
Well,
part of it.
I can just zoom up and zoom back.
Yeah, zoom.
Okay. Zoom. 4 minutes or sell
I'll
out.
wait for my check.
4 minutes or sell out. Sea Hunter, mid-size, which means it's not 63 millimeters out to the crown. It's 50 millimeters. I have 60 in the gold tone, 90 in the silver tone. This is actually a takeover item. Shall I let these guys take it over? I don't know. Maybe I'll let you guys take it over. I'm going to go eat some soda bread. Okay. I'm going to go eat some soda bread. I'm going to let the guys take over.
Yeah.
This is beautiful.
This is an important style. So this is an original, what's a Generation 1 Sea Hunter done to that smaller case size. But we want to talk about the dial real quick because this is the Gemstone collection dial. So the gold tone, so you order this as gold tone or silver tone. The gold tone is going to be a mosaic design made up not just of mother of pearl, but tiger's eye. That is a hot look. That's the gold tone. Now, if you want rare watches, this is what you populate your dive case with. Now, the silver tone is actually done with black onyx and mother of pearl. Both executions, I absolutely love these guys. I think there's a time and a place for both of these. There is a mechanical automatic on the inside, which already makes this kind of a rare build, right? In the Sea Hunter.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Well, and most of the time, I mean, I do have a Sea Hunter 50 millimeter, but I have the ETA G10 inside of it. And that's how we used to build them many, many years ago. But that's exactly what I was going to come out with, is that this is that NH35A on the inside. Simple three-hand movement, which I think is great, because if we had a chronograph inside or a multifunction, we would actually be, taking up sort of some of the dial and just the beauty of that exquisite design that Justin was just talking about with that checkerboard pattern. Do you want to go to the phones, Justin?
Sure.
Should we go? All right. We have Anthony in Ohio.
Hey, how you doing, Justin, Ryan?
Good. How are you, man?
Good. I picked up Spider-Man Venom tonight.
Sweet.
Perfect.
Is that your first Marvel piece?
No, I got Captain America last week on the strap.
Very nice.
I got the Punisher trigger. I got Thor, the hammered one. Actually, I got number 4.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
The Pro Diver Spider-Man, number 8 on that one. But I had to get this Spider-Man. It's my daughter's favorite superhero, Spider-Man.
Very cool.
I've been going crazy. Last week I got the Arctic Grand Octane.
With the Salida inside. Yep.
Yeah. And then the 75-point Grand Diver.
Well, yeah, it sounds like you've been a little bit busy here, buddy, purchasing your watches.
Yeah, a lot of overtime coming.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate your phone call here, Anthony, and give us a call back here again. And
thank you.
We love phone calls. Give us more phone calls here
I just want to clarify, too, if everybody was listening, those are all numbered limited editions that he was talking about in that Marvel series. So when he was saying number 4, I think he said number 8, things like that, very low, out of typically 3,000 or 4,000 pieces. So those are numbered limited editions. Once they're gone, you can never find those again. So here, keep in mind, we're talking $33 and change for the gemstone dials. The gold tone is done in the tiger's eye and mother of pearl, or that silver tone done in that onyx. I cannot choose my favorite. Maybe for $33 and change on value pay, you grab both of these, because if you want rare variations of some of our most exciting styles, this is it right here.
Yeah, and that 50 millimeter, it seems like we've underproduced it. We really go with the larger size, the original design out there. I think it's great that we brought back the 50 millimeter. And of course, having those unique designs in the dial. We've had some mosaic patterns before with the propellers from years ago with the Salida SW200. This is really reminds me of that special timepiece that we created. So item number 660776, brand new this month to get in. Under $200, you guys. But of course, use those value pays to bring the watch home in either the silver tone or the gold tone variations. All right, gonna wrap it up. Bring Kendi back in.
All right, guys. Well, the Marvel Venom is flying out the door. It's pretty crazy. It's really crazy. The Marvel Venom is $1,000. It's a number limited edition. We've only ever sold it for like $450. Today, it's $209.99. Today only, it's $209.99. Now, that Captain America's almost gone. I think it's the perfect gift for Dad on Dad's Day. Always the Punisher's a huge hit. We also have available for you the Black Panther, Iron Man, or Spider-Man lowest price ever. And, by the way, if you add on the 3-slot dive case in the Punisher, Captain America, or Spider-Man, we will give you a $20 discount on that case, taking the 3-slot dive case down to $29.
Sweet.
So don't forget that. All right, so we're going into a segment right now where we are bringing back from our Spring Forward event only a couple of our today's top values, and we're doing quick encores on them. By the way, that's what Irish soda bread looks like, guys. That's what it looks like. It's actually a sweet bread with raisins. Everything else there has a lot of Bailey's in it. Bailey's cupcakes, Bailey's brownies. Did you try the brownie yet?
Do I have to Uber home tonight?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I have to stay up late. Actually, I have a couple more hours. If you guys want to stay tuned, Justin and I actually have a YouTube show after this, and then I'm on from 1 to 3 a.m. tonight. So
Just Manuel, you're going to have a lot of fun tonight. A lot of fun. So we actually introduced this anniversary edition of the Grand Diver a few nights ago as a very special today's top value. The other two executions are gone.
Right.
Right? The big diamond version is gone. The classic with no diamonds is gone. This one is the sweet spot to me. This one right in the middle is the 3/4 carat with the mother of pearl dial, and it is absolute perfection. It is the anniversary edition, which means you are going to have the 15th anniversary stamp on that gold tone case back. And remember, only 400 of this Grand Diver were made for the world, and out of those 400, Ryan, we only have 150 left forever. That's it.
So I talk about that I wear the Grand Diver almost every day. I mean, it's one of my go-to watches, and look at this, Kendi.
You're wearing it.
I'm wearing one of my Grand Divers right now. I haven't even taken it off yet. I have on one of my 47mm Grand Divers right now. Same build that goes along with this. We do have that 300 meters of water resistance. What I like about the watch that Kendi has at 15th anniversary is that all the high polish that you get on both the front and even on the back of the bracelet and the clasp and closure are all mirror polished for you. So limited number edition to 400. We only have what? 150 left of these, Kendi? And that's it. And then don't ask us. Don't contact Justin. Don't contact Kendi. Don't contact me. Hey, when are you guys getting more of those in? This is it. We only did one production run, and then they're gone. Notice, too, the special crown, the cabochon, that we've included in on the crown that matches up with all the blue piping that goes along on the inside for around the minute or hour markers, the hands, and also, of course, then the Grand Diver logo. But you can't take away the fact that you're getting into this watch. You're getting 180 diamonds. That's 720 settings, 4 settings per diamond on that bezel of the timepiece. And then I like what we've done with that gold tone case back to commemorate that 15-year anniversary. And I have to give a quick shout out to Alex. I threw out a bet to the family here tonight, and Alex won. I asked, someone had to send me a screenshot of me in my hat first to everybody, and Alex won $5.
I love that. I love it. Well, we're going to go back to the phone lines, this time out to California, and say good evening to Patty. Patty, welcome, and happy St. Patrick's Day.
Thank you. Happy St. Patrick's Day, too.
Thank you.
I just wanted to say that I just ordered the Aviator with the 8-slot case.
Wow. Good for you.
I got the gold tone for my nephew.
Okay.
For his birthday.
Wonderful.
I've been collecting the Invictus for quite a while, and I gave most of them away, so I started over now. Now I got 8.
Oh, very nice.
Fantastic. Well, we appreciate you sharing the Invicta love with everyone, and we so appreciate you taking the time out of your night to chat with us. We really appreciate it. And guys, we're live here for another hour with Invicta Power Play. We have another full hour, and since so many items are sold out and are on the brink of sellout, we don't even know everything coming up in the show, but we do know this. The Diamond Sub 6 is here, and it's going to be gone. We didn't even know this was in the show, but we wanted to have a surprise since the Bolt Zeus Magnum sold out so quickly. And we do want to welcome all of you to our St. Patrick's Day edition of Power Play. Justin Zimmer in the house, Brian Johnson in the house, One Glove Jeff in the house, all with their hats on. Now, the boys are going to take over. I know it's trouble, but we're gonna try it. They're going to take over with the men's to know if it doesn't sell out in the preview. And the reason I say that is, guys, look at the price. To the best of my knowledge, we have never even come close to a men's to know S1 Rally Touring Edition on a leather strap. The quilted leather strap, by the way. Ever at $119.99. Have you guys ever seen anything like it?
I've been wearing it. It's gorgeous.
$119.99?
Yeah.
It's never happened.
It's ridiculous. Even one glove looking at that one.
I know. One glove is going to steal it.
Yep.
Now, this actually launched as a today's top value on the cruise. And I didn't get to see it because it flew out the door. This is the 42-millimeter women's Bolt Zeus Reserve. The pink is gone, but I do have about 70 in the black strap. That's your classic dressy version with the gold tone. I've also all week long been wearing the sporty white, which I absolutely love for summer with the red cabling. Those are available again at the today's top value price, which is pretty sweet. The Tonneau Vortiz. Here's another one I did not get to present. I was not on this day. It looks like the silver tone is gone. In the black, there are only 90, which is the black is on the left. And there are 4 in the, is that gold? Is that khaki or gold tone?
No, I mean, this is gold tone or black, but khaki, there's just like a handful.
Okay, so this is black on the left, gold tone on the right. There are 4 left in the khaki if you look online at divine.com. Also, if you missed last hour, we took this bolt down to the lowest price ever by far. It's wacky what we're doing with this value. I love it for the dads on Dad's Day. I love it for a graduate gift. I love it for the groomsmen. It's such an amazing watch. We've never done this execution with a full-on carbon fiber dial and a quartz chronograph ever for $88.42. So enjoy. We also went kind of crazy with our Marvel Venom $1,000 timepiece in a numbered limited edition. Now, when we've offered this previously, it's been around $450. Today, for the first time ever, and when they're gone, they're gone. We can't get more at this price. $209.99. Captain Marvel, Dave, how many do we have in Captain Marvel? Are there any left in Captain Marvel?
Captain America.
I'm sorry, Captain America. I'm sorry.
I know.
3 dozen.
I'm thinking that too.
I know, because we've got Captain Marvel on the brain right now.
Yep.
Captain America, 3 dozen. That's it forever. We have the Punisher, Iron Man, Black Panther, Captain America.
Everybody put their
or
sunglasses
Spider-Man.
on. Put your sunglasses on.
All right, are you guys ready for a huge surprise? Honestly, had I known this was in the show, I would have posted it and given you a heads up. And I apologize for not doing that, but sometimes we just don't know. Ryan, are you licking the frost? Look at these boys. These boys
see, he's a licker.
Have been licking the frosting off the Bailey's cupcakes I made.
Bro, that's aggressive.
That's not how you're supposed to eat a cupcake.
That's aggressive.
At least you use your finger.
You are if you're a
Justin
model.
just used his tongue. He just...
No, I stuffed it in my face. I took a bite. You can see it.
Of the frosting. The whole point is just to eat the frosting with the cupcake.
Yeah, it's all good. Not a problem. It's going to disappear, you know. I don't know why you're criticizing my cupcake eating skills.
It's a boy thing, I guess. I don't know. Surprise.
Yeah.
This is a surprise to us. I'm sure it's a surprise to many of you. The first ever triple row diamond bezel on a Sabacco Noma 6. It's never been done before. We're talking about a full carat for under $1,000. Who does that? Nobody does a full carat for under $1,000. Today, 234 diamonds will accompany your Sabacco Noma 6 on a value pay of under $150. Here's the problem. We're racing toward only a dozen remaining in the gold tone with the mother of pearl dial, and about 2 dozen in the silver tone, and that's it.
I mean, this is awesome, guys. This is the latest and greatest from the Sabacco series. My favorite series we've ever done. This is it right here. Now, in the diamonds, guys, check out the bezel on this. We have machined out a section and then prong set 3 rows of gorgeous diamonds on this one. Just shy of a full carat, 234 diamonds. And you're looking at a real machine, by the way. Built to 50 atmospheres of water resistance. That's over 1,600 feet. Take this anywhere. That's what Sabacco series is really all about, and the details are here. Maybe you're bummed because you tuned in a little bit late and you missed out on that Bolt Zeus Magnum with the diamonds on the bracelet in the gold tone. Sold out like that.
Yes.
Here you go, guys. You love that gold tone? This is it. All mirror polish, by the way, on this one, except for that center link's got some really cool detail to it as well. But check this out in that gold tone. Everything heavily layered in gold tone. Gorgeous black mother of pearl dial on this piece, so everything is playing beautifully with the sun on this one. Swiss-made movement on the inside. Even that custom Sub-Aqua Dragon logo on the end of that chronograph secondhand on this build, guys. Everything is made properly on this.
Never
seen
carat of diamonds. 1 carat for under $1,000. Look at the mother of pearl. Okay, that is the dressiest
right there.
Sub-Aqua 6 of all time. Have you even ever seen any diamonds on any Sub-6 before?
That is gorgeous.
I have not.
You know, I don't know if we've done...
This is the first one that I personally have seen on a Sub-Aqua 6.
And these executions, they're gorgeous. Look at that outer track is fluted on that bezel, or on the inside of the dial of that piece, guys. That's how you do it. 52 millimeters. The vast majority of exciting styles we produce in that 52 millimeter range, 20 millimeters thick. It is substantial on this design. You're also going to notice at the 9 o'clock on the side of the case, automatic heel and release valve there as well with that Sub-Aqua Dragon logo on that one. This is $149 and change on value pay to get into this sophisticated design. And you guys know those high carat diamond timepieces that we've been coming out with, they do not stay in stock. So now this is the silver tone variation. We've swapped out the black mother of pearl with that white mother of pearl, high quality mother of pearl on this piece. Look at the outer track, that fluted design on the outer track of that bezel. Look at the beautiful design detail on that. As I move the watch around, you're seeing it's reflecting all of the details off that dial. The diamond's looking great on this one too. Right here too, you see that Sub-Aqua Dragon design done and almost looks like a cabochon. It's the Sub-6, so the station markers, you're going to notice there's 6 of them. We kind of started that design detail with the Sub-Aqua 3 and have carried that into the future. This is a stunning, stunning, stunning build.
So we didn't have time to do the research because this was literally just handed in to us. We had no idea this was in the show tonight. This could be the very first ever diamond Sub-Aqua 6. I know for a fact that I've never seen one, and this is the first time we've ever displayed for you the 3-row 1 carat version featuring 234 diamonds. And yes, ladies, absolutely, you can wear this and show this off all day long. Look at that. Maybe the dressiest Sub-Aqua 6 of all time. This is that retirement gift. This is that big anniversary gift. Maybe this is even the wedding gift. Can you imagine? $149.83 gets us home. And in the gold tone, it is last look. We have just gotten into single-digit territory. Last look on the gold tone. Mm-hmm. How are we doing on that silver tone, Dave? And by the way, the diamonds will pop on that silver tone. 20 in the silver tone, the diamonds will pop. Where else can you go and wear and bring home a $2,200 timepiece for $150 and continue wearing it? We're going to go back to the phone lines. We're going to head to Alabama now. Say hi to Eric. Hi, Eric. Welcome to the party, and happy St. Patrick's Day.
Thank you. Same.
Are you shopping tonight?
I just wanted to say I just received a watch, the Russian Diver, in a rose gold tone.
Beautiful.
And I've worn it 2 days, and I've had a couple of people trying to sneak it off of my wrist. It is beautiful. It really pops. I love the Russian Diver, and I'm just totally infatuated with the Invicta watches. I love them. I started about 4 years ago on a cruise and bought one, and I've been collecting them ever since.
Well, we are thrilled that you're enjoying yours.
Absolutely.
So very, very much. Do you have a favorite in your collection?
Yes, my favorite is my Jason Taylor's limited edition Bolt Zeus. It was in the black bracelet with the blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a limited edition reserve. It's lovely. I love that watch. I even started buying my wife Invicta watches. She has about 3 or 4 of them, but I'm trying to get her collection up to.
How wonderful!
To as many as I have. Yeah.
Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to us live on the air. We so appreciate it, and enjoy the rest of the show. Guys, we only have 52 more minutes left in the show. And then I have to go eat crab legs with Captain Sig of the Northwestern. I got a rough gig here. I've got a really rough gig. Yes, the Captain Sig You know him from The Deadliest Catch, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's going to be joining me and sharing his beer-battered cod,
Oh.
his wild Alaskan salmon, his incredible from the Bering Sea crab legs, and the crab cakes.
Ryan, I will have to swing down after our YouTube show.
It's the perfect time to get your Sig Hansen seafood home. You can put it in the freezer and pop it out for Father's Day, pop it out for Mother's Day, Easter Sunday would be fabulous. Okay, we're going to say 3 minutes or sell out. Would you say that the Sub Aqua number 6 is the most highly detailed in the Sub Aqua number series, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6?
Absolutely. I mean, one thing I love about the Sub Aqua series is you can really see the evolution of what the Sub Aqua is throughout the, the Sub Aqua Nomas, and that's really, really exciting. We take a lot of time when redesigning, re-engineering anything in one of these lines. Of course, we're currently still putting finishing touches on the Sub 7 design as well, but this is that latest and greatest design once again, Sub 6. Lots of detail, lots of mirror polishing. Look at the texture that runs down the center link of that bracelet. That continues onto the elevated, look at this, elevated unidirectional rotating bezel, but the side is done with that texture. This is such an architecturally superior design, superior model. Now we're into the diamonds on this one as two guys. Keep this in mind, just shy of a full carat, still built over 1,600 feet of water resistance, Swiss-made movement on the inside. This is how you do it right. I think what really puts it over the top, though, that mirror polishing. Really does, because that works beautifully with the diamonds. If you want a show-off piece, a showcase-style piece, this is the watch that you're going to want to get on your wrist.
Uh-oh, gold tone is gone. We're going to say 1.5 minutes or sell out. Silver tone only, and I have to give a couple of shout-outs to Texas Tea. Now it's Mac and Little Z. So I've turned into, well, I've always been Mac, I guess. Pauline Tuck,
my
happy St.
album's
Patrick's
coming out
Day.
in a few months. I'm going to be dropping my
Invicta Chief, you know what he
album.
got? He got the Magnum Gold. Invicta Chief got it. The Reels Waggy Daddy picked up the Venom Spider-Man and the Captain America last week, along with the Arctic Ranks Lead at 200. Oh, that's when we took that piece way down in price. Good for you. Richie377 just grabbed the Punisher Venom. Vab Bulldogs would like more mid-sized Venoms.
Should we talk to him? Should we do this
And
real
I
quick?
think we've got more mid-sized Venoms coming, just to let you know. And we're going to go to the phone lines real quick again and say hi to Myron.
Myron.
Hi, Myron in California. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, hi. I picked up the Captain America when the Venom.
Excellent.
And I took advantage of the $29 3-slot white, dive case.
How wonderful. I love that piece.
Yeah.
You're going to get a lot of attention when you put that on, Myron.
Yeah,
Are you okay with that?
I'm sorry, say again?
Are you okay getting a lot of attention when you wear that?
I just ordered it tonight.
But you will wear it when you get it home, right?
All right, brace yourself. Everyone's going to ask you about it, Myron.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, when the pieces come in, I sort of pace myself because when I open the package, it's kind of like anticipating and getting a new gift every few days.
I love that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, Myron, I hope you had a nice little St. Patrick's something today.
Yeah. Thanks,
Myron was on the cruise with us. We appreciate your call. This is pretty much gone. If this is in your shopping cart in the silver tone, check out now. Like right this very instant. Because it's just about this. St. Patrick's Day is on fire. Was it the green beer? Was it the Jameson? Was it the Irish cream?
I'm going with Ryan's chiseled good looks.
Oh, was it? Is that
That's
what
the
it
best
is?
quote of the night.
That's why.
He is so
That's why everything is selling out. It's
handsome.
the chiseled good looks.
It's got to be it.
Yeah.
All right, so this is going to be gone. In fact, I think we had 7 executions. We now have only 3. On the left, tan gold, the final 100. In the middle, brown green. It's like a teal green. And to the right, only about 100 in the black purple. Here's the deal. Listen very carefully. Are you guys listening? Listen. This is a buy more, oh, wait. That was a buy more, save more. So that item on your screen was a buy more, save more. $79 for your first in a 3-slot dive case. Each additional one that you buy, $20 off.
$20?
And they'll still come in 3-slot dive cases. Now we are on
Do we have a C-base
the Bolt Gen 2. If you're wondering why all these today's top values, we're doing some encores for you today. We do that every once in a while. These are numbered limited edition Bolt Gen 2s. I'm loving the rose gold. On the left, notice the multi-cabling. This is done, by the way, in a ceramic case and ceramic bracelet. Black, gold tone, rose tone. Black, gold tone, rose tone. Where is that one glove, Jeff? Where is he?
Yo, one glove.
Where is that one glove? Do we have cards for these? Or are we just winging it? Oh!
Listen.
I have a feeling that Jeff, one glove Jeff, dipped into the Irish cream.
It's going to be Lil Z and One Glove Jeff. We're going to be dropping that album.
All
DJ
right.
One Glove.
One glove.
Can you get around me? One glove.
Lil Z.
One glove
Mac,
is
Lil
trending
Z.
on YouTube. I'll have to say
One glove
that.
is trending.
Jeff One Glove.
Oh, here comes Jeff. One glove Jeff is joining the party. In his St. Patty's. He's delivering the cards. See, he's delivering the cards.
Oh, cards.
Hot off the press. We don't even know what this is. Hot off the press.
So hot.
Are you kidding me?
I think this is.
You're going to get in trouble for this. By the way, this had nothing to do with the Bailey's Irish Cream. Nothing at all to do with that.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
Alex is not drinking at home right now.
Is it even open? I don't think it's open. If we look, is it open?
Is what open?
The
no, it's not open.
Massive
it's not
bottle
open.
of
No, it's not open. Definitely not open. No one's touched
nobody's
it.
opened it, and
nobody's
screwed
opened.
the cap back
Nobody's
on.
touched it.
Listen, the safety seal.
We are not enjoying St. Patrick's Day.
The safety seal is still in place.
All. Not enjoying it one bit. Right?
What?
Okay. We have a once only. I think that we should have Power Play on St. Patrick's Day every day. Can we make every day St. Patrick's Day?
Listen, as long as we got those sizzle good looks, we ain't got a problem.
Yeah, ooh, did you have any Bailey's cupcakes yet? Ooh, he didn't even see. Yes, I made those.
You're dressed for Bailey's.
He's dressed for Bailey's. He is. Got to try. And the brownies have the brownies have little Baileys in there too.
Eat all the brownies.
We just lost Yaoub, our camera operator. He just went for the Bailey. There he is. Wait, everybody.
Oh yeah, we should get him to model the watch.
Yeah.
Let's do that. What color do you like?
The brownies are homemade, and then the cupcakes on the pedestal are homemade, and that's Irish soda bread. I know. Just eat.
Here's
yourself
this
a
quote.
plate. Just get a plate.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Once only alert. This should not be a once only. It's a C base. I got to show you the case back on this because it's outstanding. It's a C base in a numbered limited edition. I don't know why we're doing a numbered limited edition on this piece, but we are. In khaki. Oh, let's look at this. Look at this khaki. Our main collectors are going crazy for the khaki.
Yeah.
Crazy for khaki.
Yeah.
Only 6 dozen in the khaki to go around.
The khaki.
How many in the purple? And only 100 in the purple.
Here's what I think is going to happen. I think
it's going to be gone.
Well, I think you're probably buying both because they're both cool. They're all done. They're done in stainless and mirror polish, but then you have running down a portion of the bracelet, either that purple or the khaki too. I mean, these are next generation awesome. Only 1,000 built. That's it. They're numbered limited editions. Yes, you know you're buying both. This is a C-base edition at $26 and change. And we're going back. Yours won't have that red line on the back. That's just a sticker, protective sticker. Yeah. So this is going back to the original C-base design, by the way. Keep in mind, over the years, we kind of taken the C-base design and kind of utilized that on some of our other collections, but this is where it started. So even back to the original case design, this one's done in the stainless steel. The original version was done in the titanium, so this one's going to have more weight to it. It's built to true professional dive specifications.
Wow.
It's just next generation awesome. So tonight is probably going to be one of the biggest values you see by far in the design and architecture. This is a
bracelet on these.
5-link design, guys. 5-link design on that bracelet. It's not folded or hollow. Those are solid chunks of premium stainless steel machined into this design, then either done in the silver tone or the khaki on this one, mirror polished or brushed, so it allows that khaki to pop beautifully. Look at that. That 5-link design achieves ultimate in comfort and flexibility. That case design, check this out. Look at how thick that watch is, guys. 52 millimeter case size on this one, 20 millimeters thick. Mirror polishing continuing on the side. You can see all of the TVs in this as well. That's how mirror polished this watch is. But ultimately, it just looks stunning on the wrist. Look at this.
So a once only is a one-shot deal.
157.
You have the next 42 minutes, and only the next 42 minutes to get 75% off this watch. Then the price goes up forever. We can never redo this
Khaki.
price of $157.99.
First
Never,
time.
all right?
Khaki, first time.
We might see it again if it comes back, but it will always be at a higher price. The value pay on this today is $26.33 for a $629 watch. So we're going to ship you a $629 watch, a C-base, numbered limited edition, flame fusion crystal, 200 meters water resistant, in Now the plating isn't just around the bezel. Even in the purple, those links, those two middle links are plated in the purple.
Purple is one of the hottest colors that we have. I'm just trying to get that to pop a little bit more. All mirror polish. In fact, there is a big difference on this one. So the purple execution is all mirror polished, including those purple links, by the way. The silver tone. But then when you get to the khaki, you're going to notice the silver tone is polished, and the khaki is done in more of that industrial brushed finish on this one. Grab them both. They stand out in their own way. Not only is purple one of the hottest colors we currently have, the plating techniques, khaki is one of the newest that has launched, and when we launched that Vortiz in the khaki, that one immediately sold out. I know we had like a handful left. There must have been some credit cards that didn't go through or something like that, but that one had disappeared, and those are numbered limited editions just like these. If you miss out and these completely sell out, you can't come back and get these. You can't come back and get these, guys, when these are gone. That khaki's hot. This is how you do it. 20 atmospheres of water resistance. You have a Swiss parts variation of the Ronda Extra Tech Caliber Z60 on the inside. This is how you do it.
Yeah. All right, so everything in the show is selling out. If you want this khaki, we're racing toward 2 dozen. 2 dozen. Last call on the khaki, 2 dozen. And you will never get this watch at this price again. It's a C-base. It's a dive watch. It's gorgeous. It has that flame fusion, so it'll never scratch. I actually like flame fusion better than sapphire because it's not going to scratch, and it has that impact resistance.
Yeah.
This is last call, guys. $26.33 gets it home. We are only live here for Invicta Power Play for 40 more minutes. So we're going to give you more shout-outs. We'll take your phone calls. Sig Hansen. Yes, the Sig Hansen of the Northwestern.
No one ever says that about me.
The Justin Zimmer.
It's going to be on tonight on YouTube with the Invicta Ryan Johnson.
There's Sig, crab legs.
Oh, yeah,
I'm telling you right now, guys, you have to watch that show next hour. I'm going to give a couple more shout-outs. G-Paw Mike, he partied on St. Patrick's Day Eve with friends last night and enjoyed St. Patrick's Day today with his family. Glad you're enjoying the Bailey's cupcakes. Texas T feels like she's fixing to fall out of that no-buy zone, but that Magnum meteorite was calling her name. It is gone now, so I don't know if she got it or not. Sean J. Lawson, will we see a specialty Sabako with the diamond bezel and mother of pearl dial with the black and gold ionic plating? I don't know.
Somebody
we can certainly
wanted you
give
to
them
try
that.
this on to see it on a
We can certainly
smaller
give
wrist.
them the idea. Hi, Kendi. SOAS 3478. Hi, Kendi and Jay-Z. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you. Having some Jameson. Caskmates. Enjoying seeing you guys have a lot of fun. And JP Starn. Is that gone? Oh, the khaki's gone. Only the purple. Had corned beef, cabbage, and potatoes. Just finished eating and is now watching Power Play.
I like potatoes.
I didn't get my.
I like potatoes in all
You can wear this, girls. Here's why you can wear it. Now, it's huge. You might not all like to wear it, but here's why you can wear it. This bracelet is so flexible.
Yes.
It's so fluid.
Look at how thick it is.
I can wrap that around my wrist, no problem. Would I wear it? I don't know that I would, but I absolutely could wear this beast of a watch. $157.99.
It's ridiculous. We just went ahead and did something ridiculous because basically everything else is sold out. So we're probably going to be scrambling here for the last 40 minutes with some crazy values and deals. This is $157.99. This is a $629 watch. $629 watch for $26 and change on value pay. If you're a new customer, a lot of times we talk about scubas and things like that, the Pro Diver scubas. Just get this. If you've never tried Invicta quality before, here it is. That 52mm case size, this is where we build the vast majority of those exciting timepieces. Sub-Aqua Venom, Sub-Aqua Specialty, you know those. You've probably heard those. If you've been watching the program and you haven't tried that first Invicta watch yet, here it is. And not only are you getting into an architecturally superior design, a numbered limited edition. If that's your first timepiece, congratulations. You're entering that exclusive club. That means we can only build 1,000. 1,000 of the purple watches you see right now. That's it. Once they're gone, they can never be made again. You're getting into a true professional dive instrument. What does that mean? Ryan and I talk about this all the time. You could take this in the water, scuba diving, snorkeling, whatever you want. But ultimately, even if you don't care about the water, don't go anywhere near the water, the structural integrity of this watch is what's important. It's keeping the water out of the case. Think about it this way. When we talk about water resistance, upgraded quality. This is for $157.99. It's a must-have.
Trap Vision, I think, had the best St. Patrick's Day ever. He had to repair his brakes on his Buick, but then
he
ended the day, with a large bowl of Lucky Charms.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Way to go, Trap.
Lucky Charms.
And Clifford Peasker, you know what he got?
What?
The Red Excursion.
Ooh.
Which I know you loved.
Good call.
Got the Red Excursion.
Good call.
Ryan, what's trending? What's happening?
You know, we're getting a lot of questions tonight. People are asking what they want to bring back. We have people are asking to bring the Cordoba back, which I think would be a great idea.
The S1 Dakar that's coming back, that's going to be hot.
The Chatham and Dover, which that'll be coming back too. Justin and I, we've been having some meetings here with Invicta and also with Evine about bringing back some newer models. So it's JZRJ sort of reincarnations here that we're bringing back. So keep up the activity. If you're just tuning in right now, we're actually on YouTube also. If you want to join us on YouTube, type in Invicta Power Play 3.17 and enjoy the chat here tonight. We have a lot of you on here going along. And what do you want to say, Justin?
And you know, the case backs on these pieces we were working on were supposed to be signed by us, but I think that got lost in the shuffle somehow.
We'll try to make that happen.
Man.
We'll tell you which ones they are, unless they do come out that way. I don't know. I mean, I haven't signed anything.
Maybe they saw your signature.
Maybe they'll just have Ryan's on there. I don't know.
That's not happening. That's not happening. Oh, 3 dozen. That price goes up forever in 35 minutes. I have 3 dozen left in the purple only. Good luck in dialing. Also, if you missed it a little bit earlier, we do have a few left in that beautiful mosaic. Now, if you choose silver tone, it's onyx and mother of pearl. But if you choose the gold, look at the chatoyancy in that tiger's eye. The tiger's eye with the mother of pearl. This is a mid-size sea hunter. So keep that in mind. Ladies, you can wear this one. It's not the 63 millimeter. It is the 50 millimeter, and that's 660766. We are only for this show doing some encores of great today's top values like this. Oh, out of a numbered limited edition of 400 pieces made for the world, there are fewer than 100 pieces now remaining. 3/4 of a carat of diamonds, 180 diamonds.
Here.
$76.67 gets it home. I'm going to take a little break. The boys are going to take it over. And honestly, this is the best buy of the night. Lowest price ever.
Just that's all we're going to wear. Chatoyant.
Chatoyancy.
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 That means chatoyant all day. Here we go. 667. 030. We're continuing the crazy train we have going on right now. This is the to-know variation of the S1 with the Touring Edition dial with the glass fiber material on this. No, it's not $429. It's $119.99. I know what you're asking. Is that the one that has the quilted leather strap? And the answer is yes, it absolutely is. So it's not just a quilted design, it's actually stitched in this way. This is currently the most highly sought after strap we have in this collection. Look at the mirror polishing down here at the lug system. Look at how mirror polished that is. You can actually see the strap in that. You're going to get into the racing inspiration on this piece. This is always a collector's favorite, and I know it's one of Ryan's favorites as well.
Yeah, it definitely is. I love the shape. I do have one of the to-knows. It's done in more all sort of a jet black.
Yeah.
Love the dial. You get the glass fiber and those larger fibers that go along there. Gives it just a mesmerizing look. And I like the accents for the different subdials with the red hands on the inside. And notice all 3 of those red hands actually go underneath that center halo, which dictate to your hour markers going all the way around. Yep, and the chronograph second hand, also the minute hand. to tell the time is actually going above. So it's that three-dimensional build. We've actually had to take that center canyon pinion, which the three hands are on right there in the center, and actually raise it up even higher on the inside of the dial. Of course, then, too, being S1, we include in the tachymeter scale going around the outer chapter ring of the dial on the inside. We have then the cylinder shape style function pushers to operate then the chronograph, which plays into that S1 theme also, just those pure round function pushers that operate that Z60. And well, let's go to the phone lines really quick. Dave just said Richard from Alabama is on the phone line.
What's
Richard,
up, Richard?
You're live with Jay-Z and RJ. What's going on?
Yes, yeah. Well, first of all, hey, happy St. Patrick's Day to both you guys.
Right back at you.
Hey, Richard, can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, there's this person on YouTube right now. Says I loved 5. Says Jay-Z, your hat's too big for your head. Is this true, Richard? Is it too big for my head?
I'll take the 5th on that.
So it is too big. So it is too big for my head?
No, you look fine. Hey,
so are you
anyone who's
saying I
wearing
have a
St.
small
Patrick's
head and the hat's too
anyone
big?
Who's wearing a green hat on St. Patrick's Day is okay by me.
Thanks, Richard. Thanks for the call. We'll talk to you later. I'm just kidding, Richard.
Do you have a question, Richard, or what's going on?
Yeah, I actually do. Hey, I happened to catch you guys on TV when when the cruise was going on, and I do a little collecting on my own. So probably since the cruise, I've ordered about 30 watches, which I'm going to put away for my son, who's only 10 now, and probably give them to him about 20 years from now. They got cases, etc. Is there anything special I need to do to keep those things looking well? Like, for example, I noticed some of them have like a sleeve on them, plastic sleeve. Sometimes that can tarnish metal. So what's your thoughts on that, if anything?
You're going to have to ask the question again. We're just trying to get Sig out here to take a picture with us. You ask the question again, and then we'll get a picture.
How's it going, man?
Good, guys.
Good to see you. So, Ryan, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if this was actually bubbled up to you or not.
What's that?
He wants to go on the ship.
Oh, yeah.
And work for you.
I'm a captain here. I've been a
the
captain
cameras
since 95.
From Evine.
Be one of your greenhorns.
Well, you're wearing a green hat. You're playing the part perfect. Love it. What do you got? What do you got?
We got an S1. What do you think of that? You want to try it on?
So it looks
Look at
that
this.
modeling wrist there.
Yeah.
I'm a hand model.
There you go.
Look at that.
When I lose my job as a fisherman,
there it is.
Hey, you're in like Flynn here, then, man.
Look at this. There it is.
Bad.
So what do you got coming up in 30 minutes?
No, we've got a lot of seafood out there, and yeah, it's going good. So
nice. Right. Cool. Well, yeah, definitely stay tuned.
We still do not have a little picture like that. You see how you've been flying across the screen down here?
Don't let him fool you. He came for the cupcakes.
Yeah.
He heard I made. Get in here, Justin. He heard I made Bailey's cupcakes, so he came for the cupcakes today.
Thank you, Dave.
Absolutely came.
See you in a bit, right?
We're going to see you in a half hour.
Not gonna be, guys.
Thanks, buddy.
You know what? I feel really bad. Who did we have on the phone? We didn't answer the.
It was Richard.
What was
poor Richard.
He had a question about the cleaning.
Was it the cleaning?
Oh, he wanted to know if he's going to store them for a while.
Yeah.
If there's anything special he should do. If he's going to store them for his son, who's 10. He's not going to give them to him for 10 years. Okay. Should he store them? Take the plastic wrap off because he heard that the plastic might tarnish steel.
I haven't heard that.
I haven't heard that, but if it's going to be a little bit, I would probably take them off and leave them in there. But, you know, maybe open up the case on occasion there, too, and wear the watches on occasion. Just get a little bit of use out of them.
Okay. Yeah. All right, good deal. All right. Ryan, you want to hang with me for a little bit? Let's talk about the Bolt Zeus. Let's do this.
It's warm in here.
Let's kick Justin out of here for a little bit.
Let's get Justin
You
out
hot?
He's got such a small head. He's wearing that big hat.
All right, so I was not able to see this watch on the cruise. Miss Melissa Miner launched it for all of the ladies, and I think the pink sold out right away. So what we're doing during this Invicta Power Play is we're having a lot of fun, number one, right? Sig Hansen, who knew he would ever walk onto the Power Play set?
Well, we coerced him to come out
You
here a little
did.
bit.
You coerced him. This is the last and final quantities. The pink is gone. We have the black. You order this via the color of the strap, the black Bolt Zeus or the white Bolt Zeus. Now, if you order the black, you're going to get the silver tone cabling with a beautiful white mother of pearl dial. Look at that. Only 6 dozen remain. And if you want something super fun for the summer, get the white leather strap, and that's going to come with the red cabling at $41.66. And I look at this price, Ryan, and I think, boy, you know, the very first ever Bolt Zeus that I offered for the ladies, granted it was on a bracelet, it's like $800.
Well, that's it. And I don't believe it had diamonds on it either. And so we have the beautiful grade A mother of pearl on the inside for the dial. We have a Swiss movement, being that Ronda Z60. Diamonds, in fact, 16 different diamonds that make up a few of the different hour markers. And then all done on a leather strap, which is extremely rare, especially when we're talking about the 42 millimeter, which you don't see all that often.
Right.
Still reserve quality that you're getting that goes along with this watch. It includes that Swiss movement, as I mentioned before. So top of the line from Invicta, and with the ladies in mind. The ladies want to have more and more timepieces there from some of our more popular collections that we have in the larger sizes. And so we've brought the size down for you to get into this marvelous timepiece with these very unique colors that go along. I'm more talking about the red version. This is very classic. This is dress-up version with the gold tone that goes along with the black, white mother of pearl. Still get the cables on the side of the timepiece also, and one cable both north and south going into that leather strap for the timepiece.
So from a woman's perspective, the leather strap on the Bolt Zeus makes it so much more wearable. I know a lot of you do love the bracelets. I have a tiny wrist with this bone that sticks out here, so sometimes bracelet timepieces are a little rougher for me to wear. This also significantly lightens up the watch. So if you don't like wearing a very heavy watch, even the women's bracelet version of the Bolt Zeus on a bracelet is heavy. This lightens it up. It gives it a very elegant appeal, or a sporty appeal, with that white leather strap. And for me personally, it is so much easier to wear, especially if you have a tiny wrist. It's a diamond Bolt Zeus for the ladies. We are encoring the today's top value price, but only for tonight. This is going away. We're doing this with a couple of today's top values. We're only doing it tonight. I would wear this, you know what, at this price, and for an $83, $84 value pay, I would do this dressy and that one casual.
I would too. I definitely would say that. Fun color is a lot of people like the red out there too, so I'm glad we included in the red cables that go along, which really pop with that signature element being for the Bolt collection, which are those cables that you find.
By the way, Bob Cohen just sent me a message. It is his wife's Eileen's birthday tomorrow.
Oh, happy
Ready,
birthday.
1, 2, 3, happy birthday.
Eileen.
Happy birthday. The Bolt almost gone, and that price will not last after tonight. So if you missed the madness of the brand new Sabakwa Noma 6 with a full carat of diamonds, look at that price. I don't understand this price. We now have fewer than 1 dozen in the silver tone only. 1 dozen in the silver tone only. Brand new today, mother of pearl dial. And let me tell you something. That many diamonds on silver tone, that's a wow. Oh, and another big surprise. How many do we have? The final 20 on our once only price on our 53 millimeter C-base numbered limited edition. This is the dive watch to 200 meters water resistant. That price is the lowest price you will ever find. The price will go up forever in 24 minutes. 24 minutes. Neil, come have some food. He's like, why? I have crab. Why would I need to come in and have sweets? What are you doing, Neil? Look at Neil's got crab in one hand and a Bailey's cupcake in another.
Yeah. I knew he would want one.
Oh my gosh. So I was off the day that this debuted.
Oh, you were? Okay.
So I've not seen this before. This is, again, an encore of the Vortiz. It is a limited edition, reserved to know. When I saw the price, I was like, what? How on earth did we do this? So you're going to get a bracelet and a strap both that are interchangeable, but here's the problem. In the khaki, 4. That's my favorite. So the silver tone's completely sold out. In the khaki, there are 4. It will come with the leather strap and the bracelet both. Oh, never mind, it's gone. Sorry.
All right. The gold tone is right behind. I think
the gold tone, we have a half dozen. A half dozen in the gold tone.
I love this. This is a great color, and nothing to take away from the other version too, because we have a little bit better quantity in what we're calling then the black. But you have that. I love the 3 colors of that Invicta blue for that glass fiber, the gold tone for the timepiece, and then that black leather strap. But I'm going to put this aside because we only have a few of these left, and focus on the black version and actually how everything works. It goes along with this watch.
I love the black because it's accented with turquoise. So to me, it's perfect for summer.
Right. Well, and it's a color you just rarely see even from us. And look at, we have that piping, that contrast stitching that goes down each side of the strap there with this large Croco embossing. And I want to tell you too, this is actually genuine calf leather that we include in for these large leather straps. Now watch what happens. If you want to take the strap off, all you do is you press these two buttons simultaneously. Look at that. Can't get any easier for you. Then here's a different version again. Just press these two buttons simultaneously on the opposite sides of the lugs. Drops right out. Now I want you to look inside. It might be a little bit hard to see, but right along inside here, there's a little, what I refer to as a channel system. You can just see how it curves in on the lugs there. What that does and what that allows you is when you take the bracelet and going straight up, it guides everything in. Now look at, that's all I had to do to connect that bracelet. Same thing on the other side. I'll show you one more time here again. I just take the bracelet from the bottom side of the case, flush up against the case, and you just bring it up, and it locks into place there for you. So we have that hardened polymer center link that matches up with that aqua blue. You can see even just the design work and complexity on the case back here that goes along with how this watch works. But it's that tonneau shaped case that bows out in a more of a unique fashion. Carbon fiber on the inside of this dial that's included in. Fancy style function pushers, which are a little bit similar to like the Excursion, but they don't dip in like the Excursion does out there. But then too, a curved crystal, a curved flame fusion crystal that's more expensive to build that goes along with this watch. And then there's a beautiful curve on the back of the timepiece there too that will wrap around your wrist.
Okay, last call. Remember, they reactivated a handful of today's top values to encore them only for our show. So if you want the Vortiz, you've got to grab it real quickly. If you want any of the today's top value encore items, you need to check out your shopping carts in the next 20 minutes. And I want to remind you that we are here every single Sunday night for at least 2 hours. I will be off the next 2 Sundays in Puerto Rico.
Nice.
I know. I deserve to have a couple weeks off,
yes,
and I'm going to take them. So I've got a couple stand-ins. Next week, there is no power play because it's Diamond Day.
Okay.
So, ladies, he will not be able to shop power play for himself next week. He will have to shop diamonds for you next week. And by the way, since I'm missing Diamond Day, speaking of diamonds, since I'm missing Diamond Day, Pam McCoy is going to come out early on Tuesday night and do a special 2-hour diamond show for everybody. So Tuesday night, diamonds, ladies. Tuesday night, I have no idea where I put my badge. Oh, Jeff took my badge. That looks nothing like you. Okay, so Jeff, we need the box. This is how wacky this deal is. This is a wacky deal. This is a wacky deal. Okay, listen very carefully. If you buy one of these iForce Raptors, it will come in a $50 3-slot dive case from One Glove Jeff. Yours will not have a question mark on it. The question mark is there just because we don't know what color we're going to give you. You're going to get this case, but we just don't know if your $50 case will be blue or pink or red or yellow or whatever, right? So you take $50 off the price. You're getting a Raptor for $29.99, but it gets better. If you purchase any more than one, and this is nutsoid, we will give you a $20 discount on each additional one. So basically for $59.99, you're going to get a 3-slot dive case and a watch inside. That has never happened. It will likely never happen again. It's a today's top value encore, and this is what we have left. In the tan khaki, there are fewer than 100. Go for the green. It's St. Patrick's Day. If you want the brown green, we've got a little bit better quantity. It's a brown strap with a teal green bezel. And if you want the black purple, fewer than... You are going to have such a bad tummy ache. Justin just inhaled 3 Bailey's brownies.
That's going to be a long car ride home for you tonight, buddy.
He just inhaled 3 Bailey's brownies. Inhaled them. So this is your purple. So again, if you get one watch in one box, it's $79.99. If you get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, each additional one that you get, $59.99.
Very nice.
I don't know what's going on. So what is the the Raptor? Tell us a little about the Raptor.
The Raptor stems from our iForce collection. So what you're getting into is you get a watch that has a little bit larger hour markers on the inside. So it's really easy, has that military influence where you can look down and take a quick glance and be able to tell the time quite easily. Now, what I'm really impressed by with this timepiece, especially for the price, is the detail work that goes along for under $80, or under, then it would be $60 for any watch after. Look at the detail for the watch, the different levels or the different steps that are included. So we have one step here, another step that actually goes down with this matte industrial finish that is non-reflective. Then there's another step that goes up here, which have the 4 different accents along with the screws with that circular fashion that's with the finish that goes along. We include in that upgraded flame fusion crystal that has a hardness and scratch resistance in addition that goes along with the watch. And then with the green dial, I love the silver tone sub-dials at both the 3 and the 9 o'clock position for your 24-hour scale and also your 60-minute chronograph. So this is the final moments here. We just have about 15 minutes left. This item number is 658750, and I guess I took over this show by myself here for a little bit longer. It's the RJ takeover. So we're going to go over to Kendi.
Justin.
And now she's like whispering, and she doesn't know she's on air.
Did you try the soda bread yet?
Oh, my God.
I haven't.
It's sweet. That's sugar all over the top of it.
I like sugar.
It's okay, you guys.
Take a
Just hang out. Just hang out over there for the next 15 minutes. I got the rest of the show.
Who's going to get the last Irish cupcake?
Listen,
One Glove and I have the show going.
In 15 minutes, you got to join RJ and Jay-Z on the YouTube show.
I'm going to post the link.
Okay.
Well, you know what the great thing is? On your phone, you can watch them on YouTube. On your TV, you can watch me and Sig.
Oh, that's right.
And buy crab cakes. And crabs. Oh, are we really doing this? We are also encoring, only for the show. The show is over in 15 minutes. We are encoring a $3,600 Octane with a bazillion diamonds. That's official, by the way. A bazillion. It was easier than trying to count them.
It's a bazillion.
Okay, you were going to have such a tummy ache.
No, I'm good. Trust me.
Here's another thing we're doing. We are encoring only for the show. So all of these Encore Today's Top Value prices go back up at the end of the show in 15 minutes because I have to go eat crab legs. Oh, darn. And crab cakes. Oh, darn. Right? So let's talk ceramic. This is the first ceramic piece we've seen from Invicta in a very long time. It launched... He's going to go get another brownie. There he goes. Going to get another brownie.
Yeah, he's
going to get sick because he inhaled too many brownies too quickly. True story.
Good. We're good.
First ceramic I think we've ever done in a bolt. First ceramic we've seen in a long, long time. We launched this on the cruise, and it's back only for tonight at the Today's Top Value price. So if you were on the cruise and you missed the presentation because you were having too much fun drinking tequila,
sure,
right? Well, that could happen on the cruise. We have black ceramic. If you choose the black, it has purple cable.
Yeah, it's a hot look.
That's the black ceramic. The entire case and bracelet's done in ceramic. This one's very cool because it looks like metal, but it's not. That is ceramic.
Looks like tungsten,
it looks like tungsten,
kind of, yeah.
It's not tungsten. It looks like it.
Jamie just walked by, saw I was here, and then he ran away. He's like not excited at all. He's the YouTube guy.
Oh, he's here this time?
Yeah, but
he's here. He
tell
saw
him,
me, and he's like, oh,
don't
no.
tell him that there's Baileys in here.
He said, oh, man.
It'll be gone.
Jay-Z's here. I might as well not even start the stream.
This one is what we're referring to as gold tone because of the gold tone cabling that's integrated with the green for St. Patrick's Day.
Yep.
And last but not least, my number one favorite and our customer pick as well, Rosetone with brown ceramic.
Isn't this cool?
Oh, it's awesome.
So, I mean, we haven't seen ceramic for quite a while. Ceramic's a really cool material. You're going to notice it's lighter than stainless steel. It's highly scratch resistant, by the way. I had this pointer over here, but Ryan stole it. Since he's right here, we can just
first numbered limited edition ceramic?
It might be. I guess I don't remember. I don't remember. Let me do this real quick.
500 made for the world of each.
Here's what's cool. Yeah, numbered limited edition. So ceramic, you get fingerprints on there. Dusty, dirty, doesn't matter. You just wipe it down. Looks brand new. But check this out. It has this really cool diamond polish to it on this very hard material, so it's giving you that scratch resistance. So not only do you have the scratch resistance of the flame fusion crystal, the material here is extremely scratch resistant as well. It's extremely hard, starts to slide off as a powder, and then it gets baked at an extreme intense heat, and you get this really cool material. And by the way, even if you were to scratch this with like a diamond, something like that, it'd be hard to see that scratch because it's the same color all the way through. That powder design. It's not like it's plating over something. That is solid ceramic, guys, for $40. $40 on a value pay.
Numbered limited edition, guys.
What's that, Dave? I couldn't hear you. My hat's too big.
Your hat or your head's too big?
My hat.
It is officially last call, final call on the only sub-6 that I've ever been aware of with diamonds. And there's a carat, a full carat, at a price that is magnificent.
Yeah, we should get to that Venom.
660051. Yeah, are we going to do the Marvel again, guys? Because we're running out of time. Okay. Yeah. That's a heck of a deal. And it's last call on the once only. This price goes up forever in 12 minutes. It goes up forever in 12 minutes. Lowest price you will ever find. Real quick offer for you on the lowest price ever on a full-on carbon fiber dial on a bolt. Lowest price ever, only good for this show. This show ends in 12 minutes on your market set dial. Are you ready?
Ryan was answering somebody's question, I think, about how long they go out on the ship, like Sig, and he answered, they usually go out for weeks at a time. Stay out until they are filled up with crap, just like me.
Oh, no.
I just
Cheryl 302. Cheryl 302 said, Ryan, I've seen how you run from a crab in a dive case. You might want to rethink going out with Sig, which was actually pretty good at the pod.
Yep.
Good play there, Cheryl.
Somebody knows you very well,
Zing,
Ryan.
Cheryl.
So this is the lowest price ever. The price goes up in 11 minutes on the lowest price we've ever done on this configuration. If you choose the gold tone, it has the black case. If you choose the silver tone bezel, it has the silver tone case. To me, it is the grad and dad pick of the night.
Oh, I mean, by far.
Right?
I mean, tremendous value. This is another one of those pieces. If you're a collector and you want to add something really cool to your collection, this is it, premium design. Or if you're new to Invicta, if you've been watching the program, we have a lot of styles. Sometimes it's hard to choose that first one. Here you go. For $14 and change on a value pay, you get into a carbon fiber dial. You get that cable system that we really made famous, starting like a decade ago on this one. Re-engineering of that bezel system that allows us to suspend that cable work in place. You also get that flame fusion crystal we've been talking about, that scratch resistant, impact resistant. It's a lot of watch, guys, or I should say guys and gals, for this price, because pretty much anybody can get this on their wrist. For a lady, though, you'd probably want to enjoy that bigger, bolder design, but with the strap, by the way,
it
really reduces that weight.
In about a minute and a half, it's Marvel time. We have one more shot at the lowest price ever on that Marvel Venom. And as of now, we still have all of the characters, but I know Captain America is going to sell out in a heartbeat. All right?
Okay.
So there it is on. Easy breezy. I'm on the last notch, however. So if your wrist is under 6 inches, it might be a little sloshy.
Okay, yeah.
Or if you had a little too much Bailey's, you might be a little sloshy. Jameson, Guinness, all of the above.
I would anything with liquor in it, probably. You could name tons of brands, probably. Fermented
St. Patrick's Day.
Fermented fruits. Isn't that funny how the birds eat the fermented fruits and then they fly around all
wacky,
weird?
I saw my first robin today.
You did? What does this mean? Does this mean
spring?
8 more weeks of winter?
Yeah, probably.
It's going to snow tonight. Did you know
Everywhere else in the world, it means spring except for in Minnesota.
I was just kidding, Ryan.
Oh, jeez.
You almost gave poor Ryan a heart attack.
It might rain.
What are you doing?
What
are you doing? Well, we have 9 minutes remaining. I want to remind you there is no power play next week. Invicta's been moved back late at night next Sunday.
Late night.
I will not be here, but it's Diamond Day. The next week, I don't know who's sitting in for me, but somebody is sitting in for me. Miss Lynn Shocker, I think. And I'll be back for Power Play in 3 weeks. Because I'm going on vacation, because I need a vacation, and I deserve a vacation. Right?
You do.
Woohoo! All right, guys, on your mark, get set, go. Marvel and Invicta have teamed up and partnered to offer you the best and most highly detailed Marvel timepieces of all time. This $1,000 numbered limited edition Marvel Venom is still a Venom. It's still a reserve level Venom, guys.
Gen 3, yeah.
It's a Gen 3. It's 1,000 meters water resistant, and here's your choices. Punisher, always the most popular. Iron Man. Black Panther in the middle. If you want Captain America, how many? The final 2 dozen forever on Captain America and Spider-Man. This will come in your Marvel box. However, if you would like to add on a 3-slot dive case, only for tonight, we are putting the 3-slot dive case on sale if you buy this watch. So if you buy the watch and add on the Punisher dive case, we'll give you a $20 discount, so the dive case goes down to $29, all right? If you want the Captain America for Dad on Dad's Day, and I highly recommend it, you have to be really quick because both the box and the watch are almost completely sold out. And if you want Spider-Man, we have the box as well. There's only 3 boxes we have. We'll give you $20 off the box if you add it to your watch. So since we only have 4 minutes left, I'm going to let Justin zoom through these, point out the details, but just know this. Prior to tonight, this watch had only aired at a discounted price from $1,000 to $450. For tonight, $209.99.
No, it's ridiculous. And for all the things Kendi was talking about, full variation on the bracelet. Check this out. Gunmetal and black ionic plating, because this is the Black Panther execution. Now I'm just going to do this real quick. I'm going to unscrew the crown and move the hands here just because I want to showcase the details that we have on this one. So at the 9 o'clock position, you have that iconic now Black Panther mask. I would say helmet on the superhero here, guys. But look at that 3D design. That's art. That is art. Nothing is painted on. Nothing is drawn on. That is a 3D sculpture that we have applied on top of that disc configuration at the 9 o'clock position. Custom second hand here for the chronograph. On the end of that one, you have more of those iconic designs and logos. That's the mask again. Then you have that vibranium texture running throughout. We're going to see how many styles we can get to, guys. We're really working against the clock. This is $35, numbered, limited edition on this one. Then we get into
fewer than 100 in the Punisher. Fewer
100?
than 100 in the Punisher. It's going to go tonight.
Okay. There's that Punisher iconic skull design on this one, guys. Now, when you start to look at this one, I love this design. Look at the skull design on this piece. Are you kidding me with this? And that, again, is suspended over that structure at the 9 o'clock position. Once again, switching it up, you have that custom second hand on this piece. The hour markers on this, check this out. Bullets running all the way around, completely mirror polished. Keep in mind, too, this is that Generation 3 unidirectional rotating bezel on this one. And check out one of the hottest bracelets done in these executions. Silver tone, black ionic plating, mirror polishing on the inside of that concave section. This is Invicta in Marvel at its finest. Only 3,000 built for the world, guys. That is Punisher. It's like last look on that. If you don't check out, you are going to miss out.
Captain America, fewer than 20 remain. It is the ultimate Dad's Day gift.
You know, this one, too, when you start to see that design at the 9 o'clock position, that's his shield. But look at the three-dimensional star that's been done, mirror polished on all sides on that piece as well. Then you get into this right here. Custom secondhand, that's done in the shield design. You're going to see the Avengers logo done on this piece. Reserve level quality, taking art, engineering, architecture, design right to the edge. It's most evident in these big collaborations like Invicta and Marvel that you see right now. This is not just Invicta history. This is Marvel history happening right now. Producer Dave says he wants to see Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, we got 3 minutes left. So you've got 2 super renowned movies, award-winning movies featured in these timepieces. So if you want to commemorate this year of award winners, Spider-Man won the animated film, the Golden Trophy. I know the Black Panther was up for it. I think it won the costume award. This is the lowest price. You're not going to see a lower price on this because they're going to be gone forever.
Yeah,
right?
Forever. Once they're gone forever. It's a retired style. Never in these executions again. Now, this is probably one of the more visually striking designs we've done. We're counting down all the quantity across all characters right now. But you're going to notice the base level on this one. So the most amount of depth and dimension on the Spider-Man. It's done in that really cool red sunray finish. Then we get into the spider web design, but then you're going to notice other details attached on top, making up the details for the subdials, more of like a design over the web. Then you get into that 3D spider design at that 9 o'clock position, really at $35. You don't have to be like, you know what, Black Panther's the only one I want. Maybe you want that Punisher. Maybe you want that Spider-Man. $35, the sale price, guys. First time marking this down. You can get into multiple variations of this. Just take that value pay route. Then Very expensive on the plating. Almost all blue ionic plating, almost like the Blue Label series that you guys love. But then we have the pops of red going along with Spider-Man suit. Then the final option would be the Iron Man execution, and that's the only one done with that two-tone, gold tone, and silver tone look with the pops of red. Once again, goes after the look of his suit that he wears. All the imagery is here. At the 9 o'clock position, it never fails. Everything's just always in the way.
What's in the way?
The hands. 9 o'clock position, you're going to notice you have the helmet design, and then you have like the glow right here of like the arc reactor. Yeah, I'll finish him off. The arc reactor behind, of course, that's what you would have seen in his chest. It's actually powering his suit, guys. We have dropped below 500 pieces for the world. Let me try one of these on. I'm going to throw the Punisher on real quick.
All right, so think about Dad on Dad's Day. Think about your son who's graduating. Think about anyone who loves the Marvel characters. It's one of the #1, if not the #1 movie franchise company right now. We have award-winning
and custom packaging.
You know, characters, custom packaging, and you can add on the dive case and get a $20 discount. Add on the Captain America dive case, or the Punisher dive case, or the Spider-Man dive case. Is the only 3 that we have. $35. $35 gets it home. So you add that dive case on in the Punisher to match your Punisher watch. Captain America to match your, well, you got to be quick on the Captain America. It's almost completely sold out. Or Spider-Man. This price will never be lower. It's an insane value today. So Spider-Man, Iron Man, Captain America, we're just about to announce the sellout. In the Punisher, we have dozens, hundreds, no more. Punisher's almost gone. Black Panther. Now, the boys are going to go to YouTube land. So go to Evine's YouTube so you can watch the YouTube like Justin does the entire show on your phone, but stay on your TV because Sig Hansen, the Captain Sig Hansen from the Northwestern in Alaska, you've seen him on the Discovery Channel, I'm sure. He's going to be selling his very finest colossal king crab legs, crab cakes, wild Alaskan caught salmon. Have you tried the beer battered cod before? You guys should be doing your YouTube show in the studio with me, and then you can
maybe we will.
Time.
Yeah, what's up, Jamie?
Right? Come on up and say goodbye. Thanks, everybody. Come up and say goodbye. Jeff, come and say goodbye. One glove.
Jeff, eat a brownie already.
Eat a brownie. You guys, happy St. Patrick's Day. Thanks so much for joining us. More Invicta. When's the next Invicta show? Late night tonight with Jess, right?
Yeah, in 2 hours.
In 2 hours.
We'll be back live right on the station here.
All right, fantastic. Are there other Invicta shows tomorrow? Or not till Sunday?
Just the AM shows with Ryan.
Okay. All right, you guys, have a great night and join me, Sig Hansen. Live next.
I don't think I ended up in the fishing industry. I think it was bred into me. So, you know, that's something that was I knew was always going to happen, even as a little child. I could draw a picture of a boat before I could write my name.